Welcome back to the 020 podcast. Today we have a very special guest with us. He is an up and coming singer and performer with close to 100,000 followers on Instagram at just 17 years old.
Yeah.
Let's welcome Ethan Wong, better known as Hoodiecovers. Woo!
Thank you guys, thank you so much, thank you.
Okay.
Alright. So Ethan, would you like to give a short introduction about yourself to the viewers?
Hi, my name's Ethan, I'm Hoodiecovers. I usually post covers of my music every single day and my goal is to hit 200,000 followers.
Okay.
So why 200,000? You know, 200,000
200,000
seems a lot.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
quite specific. So actually, the very first challenge for mine was actually to hit 10,000, right?
Okay.
So the way I did it was I just trend hop, and after that see what catches people's eyes, and then use popular songs lah. Then after that worked, then I went to 50,000. So I hit 10K in about a month, I think.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
quite fast.
yeah, it's quite fast. I got quite lucky with the algorithm. Then 50K also I think a month. So I got lucky with the algorithm in the sense that like the traction gained quite fast. So then I was thinking, if I want to sustain this a little bit longer and I do this challenge a bit longer, right? I think 100,000 I might get 100,000 a bit too fast. So I wanted to try and drag it on a bit until 200. Yeah.
It makes sense. Okay, so may I ask, right? What was your inspiration behind starting this thing, Hoodiecovers?
I think like the main inspiration was because I like to cover music, right? But I think the physical platform to perform music to people is less and less readily available lah. So, and why not a better platform other than social media, right? So just put it out, let people listen, and then they have the comments function. If they give feedback, then you just like, okay, thank you for the feedback, I'll like improve my covers, that kind of stuff. I think the main inspiration was just to put my love for music out to the rest of the world via social media. Yeah.
That's good.
So you have already been into music since before doing this thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you get started on your musical journey?
I think like, I mean, everyone likes to listen to music on Spotify, right? Like on their train commute home, when they're studying. I think I was quite fascinated by the way different singers had different styles of singing. So that was where I started. So I like explored the way different people use different singing techniques, musical instruments. Then I explored from here, there. Then I realized actually it's quite interesting the way people cover and sing songs. So then I learned a bit of singing myself lah. Then I realized actually it's quite fun and people seem to enjoy my singing, I guess.
I think we can safely say that.
I mean, a little bit lah.
100,000 followers.
Okay lah, not bad lah. Then yeah, so I found it to be one of my new hobbies. So actually I love doing music. I love singing songs, I love covering for people, and I think it's just the showman aspect of it was also what sort of inspired me to begin and continue this musical journey. Yeah.
So currently, what platforms are you on?
So I started on Instagram, and then after that I branched out to both TikTok and YouTube. But all three platforms I'm posting similar content. Yeah.
And then why did you choose like Instagram and YouTube over Spotify, for example?
Or maybe TikTok, you know?
On TikTok,
is
yeah.
very popular.
I think because I'm a bit lazy. So I use TikTok. I use Instagram. I use Instagram main. That's like my main social media app.
Yeah.
So I was like a bit lazy to download TikTok, right? So I start at Instagram first since I'm like most familiar doom scrolling on Instagram, right? It's like, so let's just try it out and see how it goes.
You're familiar with the platform?
Yeah. So I'm familiar with the platform, like most of its functions. Then I want to see like, okay, how do these content creators work on Instagram, right? And then compared to like maybe Spotify, I think Spotify there's a lot of like processes that involve that you need to do, like you need to get like musical licenses, you need to produce your own music. I don't think covers are that readily, you're not allowed to post that many covers on Spotify. So Instagram was sort of like I could just post short form content, that any kind of short form content, lazy editing, good editing, all can post lah.
So it gives you more freedom to provide a variety of content.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait, if I'm not wrong, you also play the guitar, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
did you start singing first or do you learn the guitar first?
I started singing first. Yes, yes. So, wow, this is very very long ago. I was in primary school, and then they would do like talent competitions. So that time I would just sing with backing tracks. But then in secondary school, my family got me a guitar. So I started learning the guitar and I started like playing chords and everything. Then just singing along with the guitar lah. So yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so like I have a question. So
Mm.
is there anyone like on Instagram or any other platform that you idolized and follow like what they did? Like someone that inspired you basically.
Wow. Wow, where do I begin?
Not surely there will be someone that you look up to, right, when you like started posting.
Yeah, of course. I think on the more higher ups, right? I think Ed Sheeran is definitely a big inspiration because I mean guitar. He's a one man band lah. He goes on stage, he performs solo. He usually doesn't have a band. He just plays the guitar and then he sings his songs. I think that's one of my biggest inspirations. Singapore wise, I think a lot of well known local names like Benjamin King, Nathan Hartono. They're all quite well known, and I think they're quite inspirational in the way they became more popular and their music, and they sort of showed their music to the rest of Singapore and the rest of Asia, the rest of the world. I think they're quite inspiring.
Especially given Singapore's music industry, it's quite hard to break out internationally.
Yeah. Like the number of opportunities for your own music to be appreciated within Southeast Asia or Asia is actually much less because it's, if I'm not wrong, it's predominantly it's more dominated by the European countries, the European musicians. Yeah. But the way our local musicians actually brought themselves up and became more popular is actually quite interesting and quite inspiring, and I want to like follow their footsteps in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what makes you unique from the artists that inspire you? What is your unique selling point?
I think the first thing is the hoodie, right? The hoodie is, I mean, you won't see me in the video other than this one because it's kind of hot outside lah. You won't see me in a video without a hoodie because I mean it's in the name, right? Hoodiecovers. I think the motif of a hoodie is like, because it's such a common clothing item, right? People can relate to it very easily, and people wear it anywhere. They can wear it outside, they can wear it at home, they can wear it while watching a movie. Something that people can relate to because they have one at home. I think that is also one of my unique selling points because I would like to present myself as a relatable content creator. Second thing is I'm starting to branch out to using loop pedals. So it's something like that Ed Sheeran uses when he does performances. So you play a certain section of instrumentals via your guitar or your vocals, and then you just repeat and repeat and repeat. So then you sort of build up these loops to create an entire backing track. So I think that's one of my unique selling points that I'm trying to develop. Yeah.
So, throughout your whole journey as Hoodiecovers, have you encountered any major struggles or challenges, and how do you face them or how do you overcome them?
I think the biggest struggle that I had was burnout lah. So because I'm posting videos every day, right? I think I still enjoyed covering the song itself. So I would still like cover the song and record the music. The harder part was to think of intros, because the way my videos work is my unique selling point for the videos is a hook. So the way the hook works is it's gimmicky or a bit funny or corny that people maybe relate to or they find it funny, and then they want to follow. Not just because of the music, because of the intros as well. The way my intros work is that it had to have some sort of link to my videos. A link to my the song that I'm covering. So I had to maybe use a section of the lyric within the intro to sort of hint at the song that I'm going to cover for that video. I think that was a big struggle for me because constantly having to think of intros every single day is quite tough lah. Like after a while you get like writer's block, creative block. Another thing is also the editing. So because the editing takes, the filming takes maybe 10-20 minutes because the song cover is only 30 seconds. But the editing may take up to 30 minutes as well. So each day it's about an hour of my time. Which may not seem like a lot, but if you look at it from a larger perspective, it's 1 hour of your 1 hour of your day lah.
It becomes more of like a chore every day rather than.
Yeah, in that sense So, how I face this, I think it all comes down to my love for singing the music lah. I think the singing part was what intrigued me and what I loved doing, and then I used that, I drew my love for singing music and producing the music into creating better quality videos. So it's like I'll just keep pushing lah. Yes, some videos don't perform as well. It happens lah, it happens. But it's all about trial and error, and then just remember why you want to do this in the first place, so that you don't confuse the channel and the videos itself. You don't make it become a chore. You still find it your hobby and your love. Yeah.
But do you actually do everything yourself, like the filming, editing?
Yeah, I think okay, the filming part I did ask my brother to help me here and there, so that's why you see some third person POVs, right?
Yeah.
But the singing, the editing, most of it, I did it by myself lah. So yeah, I have my own recording setup at home. I just plug in the guitar, I plug in my microphone, and then the drafting of intros to my videos, I also just maybe take inspiration from videos online or use a bit of ChatGPT lah, just find out. Yeah, I mean, at some point you run out of ideas, just ask ChatGPT, right? Yeah, a little bit here and there. You don't overuse it and copy it directly lah. Yeah.
I also heard that you're the lead singer of a band. Yeah, can you give us a short intro on what the band is?
Okay. Okay. The reason why it's funny is because Ryan's in my band as well. He's the drummer. So our band's called the Yellow Fellows. I think it's more of a fun band. So we just what we do mainly is perform in school. We perform at charity events in Singapore, organized by charity projects. So small charity projects, we just go there and perform for fun. I think that's also where I drew my inspiration to start social media, because that's where I posted the first. I sort of asked the band to post the videos, and I saw that the videos on the band's account actually did not bad. Like the first 2 videos did like 10k, 7k views, not bad lah. So I was thinking, okay, if I can do it with the band, why not just do it by myself as well and see how far it goes. So as for the band, we have Ryan as the drummer. I'm the lead singer. We have one guitarist, we have a bassist, and we have someone on the keyboard. We mainly perform mainstream pop songs. Yeah, mainstream pop. Yeah, I think we're branching into a bit of rock also, right? Yeah.
Okay, so apart from being the lead singer of Yellow Fellows, you're also studying in the IB program like the rest of us. So may I ask, right, how do you manage your time between your studies and your musical hobbies or commitments?
Well, that's a great question. Okay, I think it all comes down to not overcommitting. So I have my band, I have my solo Instagram channel, I have my studies. I have to prioritize specifically which ones I want to focus my time and energy on at a given point in time. So for example, maybe it's exam season, right? Maybe I don't do over-the-top introductions for the videos. I don't do over-the-top songs that require a lot of time to practice in the background. Maybe simpler songs, so I can just maintain the posting, so that I can focus my time on studies lah. So it all comes down to like tweaking the amount of time that you commit to each of your personal aspects in time. Time allocation lor.
Okay.
Yeah.
It must be quite challenging, I really respect it.
Thank you.
You've done this before also.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You've cut down on the posting before because of exam season, let's say last year. for example.
Yeah, I have. I think it's not really I quit the challenge. It's sort of like a pause because the exam seasons were a bit too overwhelming. Yeah lah, I mean, can't really help it.
Still a
Focus.
student.
Yeah lah, still a student. So we gotta focus our time on stuff that matters more, which is like my studies lah. But after that, I compensated. I uploaded a few more videos, so maybe double posted a few days here and there.
Yeah.
But
Make up for it.
on the topic of pausing here and there, I think it's definitely also one of my challenges in the channel lah, because after a while the burnout does get to you, and you sort of want to take a break from posting every single day, because after a while it gets a bit tiring lah. But one thing I realized helped was I plan out the videos that I want to do for each day, so that I don't need to spend more time thinking about what song I want to do for the day itself. Then I still need to think about the intro. I can plan ahead in advance, and then after that, on the day itself, just record. Yeah, so it makes things a bit easier lah, make it a bit more efficient as well. Yeah.
Okay, so I have another question. Next year we are all enlisting in the NS, right? So you won't have the time to record and post as much as you do now. So what's the plan?
By the way, NS is national service. Basically means all Singaporean males aged 18 have to serve the army.
For 2 years.
Yeah, for 2 years.
For international viewers.
And all of us go bald lah. Yeah. In Singapore we call it botak lah. Yeah, no hair. Yeah. That's also a good question. So after the basic military training of about 3 months, right? I think we only have the weekends in between our national service. I think my plan for now is to definitely lay back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I finish the challenge by then. Yeah. If not, then no choice lah. I have to stop the challenge lah. But as much as I can, I'll keep posting until I try and aim for the 200 lah. But if, let's say, so during NS, I think definitely cut back on covers. Maybe post maybe once or twice a week, just to maintain the upload schedule lah, maintain the consistency.
Also, revisiting that point you said, burnout is a really real thing that you face as a content creator, right?
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, when you were gaining traction on social media, right, how did it feel? Did it feel like a sort of adrenaline rush?
Oh man, it felt great, bro. It felt really great. I mean, like, at that point in time, my account was gaining so much traction that each day I would get maybe 500 to 1,000 followers a day, which is it's quite a lot lah. It's quite a lot. I definitely now it's stagnated a bit more. Maybe 200-300 a week. Yeah, it's still not bad. It's still not bad.
At least it's still growing.
At least I'm still growing. Exactly. Yeah. So at that time I was feeling really good, like, because I gained so much traction, right? At the same time I was also thinking, how can I improve my videos that 1% every single day, such that I can continue maintaining this traction among my viewers. So like how can I continue ensuring that the people like the video and maybe like it that 1% more. And I also the process of me gaining the traction also gave me a bit more inspiration to continue my work and continue filming lah, because I found it quite fun as well. So it was definitely quite morale boosting in that sense. Yeah.
Okay. So going forward, do you see yourself doing maybe a music related career in the future?
Music related career, we will have to see. I'm not really sure yet, but definitely I'm thinking of starting to produce my own music. So maybe write songs, write melodies, and then post it on Spotify, on YouTube, and then see how it goes. Maybe people like it, maybe they don't. Then we just learn from there. Yeah. So take it step by step, trial and error, and then we'll see how it goes lah. Yeah.
So I feel like Singapore is mostly a STEM-based country, and a lot of our careers are STEM-based. So I feel like it'll be quite challenging.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think because Singapore focuses mainly on technology and their merits and the sciences and stuff, right? The opportunity to showcase your talent in the arts is much less. but I think it's something that Singapore is definitely working on improving.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we've had, I think more recently we've had more Singaporean artists appear and sort of gain popularity, especially because social media is becoming more and more popularized, right? It's definitely a much bigger platform for us to reintroduce our love for music, because Singapore is only that big, right? There aren't that many opportunities for you to showcase your musical talent. Social media, I believe, is a much bigger and more readily available, because you click post and that's it, your video is up. It's much easier and much more efficient in posting your content and gaining traction to the rest of the world lah. And I think it's definitely a much bigger opportunity. You've seen people like let's say Regina Song, more importantly, like last year, her song, last year or the year before, her song The Cutest Pair, it got viral really fast. And before that, she was more of an underground artist. I saw a YouTube channel, she only released one song before that. And because of social media, because social media is such a well-known platform around the world and it's such a well-used platform, right? It's definitely become much more of a more it's definitely become a much bigger platform to showcase your musical talent towards the rest of the world. And because social media is such a well-used platform that people know and love a lot, right? It's definitely become such a much bigger arena for music, up and coming musicians to showcase themselves to the rest of the world, which I think is also what I myself and other Singaporean musicians should be doing in order to become more popular,
Like
or
put yourself out there.
yes, to put yourself out there, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you need just one lucky video to gain traction and
Yeah, exactly.
and you explode.
Maybe not lucky, maybe because people like the video, and it just needs to gain that recognition through social media. Yeah.
So would you say that you have any advice for other aspiring musicians in Singapore?
That's a good question. I think the biggest piece of advice was to don't stop lah. Case in point, my first 10, my first 20 videos, they didn't go viral. They were like 100, maybe like 1,000, 2,000 views if I got lucky. But the trick is to just don't stop. Keep maintaining the consistency and keep improving yourself that 1% and getting your videos better. And after you keep doing that, after you maintain this consistency and you keep improving yourself and your videos and the product that you put out to social media and your songs and your singing, every aspect can be improved at 1%, right? If you keep doing that, the results will show. You just need to be patient. I would say personally, I was fortunate enough, I was lucky enough that I gained that traction in a short period of time. Maybe for other musicians not so fortunate, but if they maintain the consistency and they just keep improving themselves every day, definitely the results will show lah.
For sure.
That's really good advice.
So before we end off, is there anything you would like to share to our audience? Maybe an upcoming performance?
Maybe.
I am performing. I am performing on 10th January. Okay, I'll be performing at Smile Fiesta. Okay, Smile Fiesta is a charity concert that supports children with clefts. Yeah. I'll be performing at 11:40 together with my band. My band is performing as well.
The Yellow Fellows.
Yes, the Yellow Fellows. I'll be performing at 11:40. Okay, I will be doing the loop pedal. So that's my first solo debut gig. Definitely an interesting and exciting experience. We'll see how it goes lah. But do come by, say hi. I don't bite.
Please support Ethan.
Thank you. Yes, and the band as well, and the Yellow Fellows. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us on our podcast, Ethan. We are really excited to have you on our first guest on this show. So to the viewers, please support Ethan Wong. You can find him on Instagram at Hoodiecovers.
Thank you.
And Ethan, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. That's all for this episode, guys.
See you in the next
one.
Peace out.
Thank you. Okay, that was sick.